Okay guys, right, last night's homework, so someone asked me to do number 10, so I'm going to start with number 10 from last night's homework. And I know I gave you 8 and 9 as well, so we can come back to that if you want afterwards. So I'll just start with number 10. Okay, so it's K equals S minus AB and make B the subject of the formula. When there's brackets, you need to multiply out the brackets first. So K equals AS minus BS. Now if you call that SA and call that SB, it's the same thing. Okay? So don't worry about the order of the letters. Normally we put them in alphabetical order, but it's not a big deal. Okay? So then we have to make B the subject of the formula. So everything with a B in it comes to the left, everything else goes to the right. Okay? So there's only one and only B, so that BS comes over. So BS comes over this way, right? AS is here, and K comes over and becomes a minus K. Right, I need B on its own, so I have to divide by S to unstick that S. So you divide both sides by S, and you get B is equal to AS minus K all over S. Okay, right, so that's number 10, which someone asked me to do. Right, okay, does anyone need me to do any bit of number 8?
Could you do the first one, please?
For 8 part 1?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I've taken that away. Right, 8 part 1, so is C equals A over 2 minus 4B, and we have to make A the subject of the formula. Okay, so we have a fraction. The minute you have a fraction, it doesn't matter what topic you're in, you need to get a common denominator. So stick that over 1, stick that over 1. Common denominator for 1, 2, and 1 is 2. So if 1 into 2 goes twice, 2 multiplied by whatever is above the line. Then we have an equal sign. 2 into 2 goes once, 1 multiplied by whatever is above the line, which is A. 1 into 2 goes twice, 2 multiplied by whatever is above the line, which is 4B. Right? Because I have an equal sign, I've evened up both sides. I know both sides, so I've evened them up, so I can drop the common denominator now. Right? So multiplying out, 2 by C is C, 1 by A is A, and 2 by 4B is 8B. Okay? So then I want A equal to everything else. So I'm going to bring over my minus A, bring over my A this way, it becomes minus A. I'm going to leave minus 8B over here, minus 2C. Now, there's two ways you can proceed from here. You can divide each side by minus 1, because remember that's a minus 1. So you can divide each side by minus 1, and A is equal to minus 8B minus 2C over minus 1. That's one way to write your answer. Or when you're at this line, you know we had minus A equals minus 8B minus 2C. We could just change all the signs, because we don't want minus A equals, we want plus A equals. So we could just change all the signs, so that's A is equal to plus 8B plus 2C. Okay, they're the exact same answers. Okay, so either or. Okay, right, that's 8 part 1. Anyone need any other bit of 8? No. Anyone need any bit of 9? Okay, so and I've done 10. Okay, right, I'm moving on to the next section. So guys, the next section is called evaluating and writing formula. There's actually nothing new in the next section. We've done everything in here before, but instead of using the letters X and Y, we're going to be using different letters like C and T and A and right, and there's going to be a little story attached. Okay, so there's nothing new in it though. So I have 4 examples, kind of covering the 4 different examples that might come up. Right, so that's evaluating and writing formula. Okay, example 1. So V is equal to u squared, square root of u squared minus 4ac, find v when u is 0, a is minus 10 and s equals 5. This is the evaluating bit, okay? So everywhere I see a u, I'm putting in a 0. Everywhere I see an a, I'm putting in a minus 10. And everywhere I see an s, I'm putting in a 5. So that's v is equal to the square root of 0 to b squared minus 2as means 2 multiplied by a multiplied by s, which is 5. Okay? Into the calculator with that and press equals, and when you do that, that's 25 20s are 100, that's 10. Okay? So you can go straight from there to there, just type it into the calculator. And I highly recommend typing it into the calculator because you might make a mistake with signs or whatever, okay? So just make sure you put it into the calculator, okay? So that's example 1. Just evaluating just means fill in, they tell you what the values mean, just fill them in. Okay, right, can I move on to example 2? I'll leave that down.
No.
No. Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, so here's the second type of example. Write down a formula for P, the perimeter of the shape. Okay, so remember perimeter is walk all the way around. Right, okay. So, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to walk. So I'm going to walk this way. So I'm just marking my starting point. So I'm going to walk y. So the perimeter is equal to y, then I need this bit here. Now I don't have that bit there, okay? But I know the whole lot is 8. So from the whole lot is 8, and from there to there is x. So that one would be 8 take away x, wouldn't it be? Be the long side, take away the short side. We don't know what it is, so we'll just call it 8 minus x. So I'm walking, so now I'm walking plus 8 minus x. Then I'm going this way, which is a plus 5. Then I'm here, so I'm going up to there, so that's plus x. Now, then I'm going to cross the top. Now, again, I don't have anything written on the top, so I know from here to here is y, right? And I know from here to here is 5. Because look, right, this bit here is y, and this bit there is 5. So the whole lot is y plus 5. So I'm adding y plus 5 there for the top. And then I'm coming down the side and I'm adding 8. Okay, so this is just a case of put your x's together, your numbers together, your x's together, your y's together. So the perimeter of that shape is put the x's together. I have minus x and a plus x. They'll give me 0, won't they? Right? Put your y's together. I have y plus y, which is 2y. And then I have my numbers. I have plus 8, plus 5, plus 5, plus 8, which is plus 26. And that's my answer. Okay? Have you down? Say no if you haven't.
In the sentence where it says write down, what's the word?
Write down the formula for P,
Okay.
capital P, sorry, capital P, the perimeter of this shape. Okay, that's the second type of one, write down the formula, right? So the other one was evaluate, put in the values, right? The example 2 is write down the formula. Can I go? Example 3 is rearrange, the section we've just done. So here's the formula, it's T equals AB over 6 plus C. Rearrange the formula to make B the subject. So that means I want B equal to everything else. So I have a fraction, so put everything over 1. Get a common denominator for 1, 6 and 1, it is 6. So then I have 1 into 6 goes 6 times 6 multiplied by whatever is above the line. 6 into 6 goes once, 1 multiplied by whatever is above the line, which is AB, plus 1 into 6 goes 6 times 6 multiplied by whatever is above the line. Okay, I have an equal sign. I've evened up both sides. So I can drop my common denominator. So I get 6t equals AB plus, that's 6 by C. That's a C. Okay, right? So then I want to make B the subject. So I want B equal to everything else. So everything with a B in it comes to the left, everything else goes to the right. So that AB comes over and becomes a minus AB. Over here I have 6C minus 6T. Then I need B on its own. It's stuck to a minus A. So I'm going to divide each side by minus A. And I end up with B equals 6C minus 6T all over minus A. Now, that can be written as, girls, that's correct, that's full marks, but just at the back of the book they probably have changed all the signs, changed the sign of everything, so you don't have a minus sign underneath. So it's probably minus 6C plus 6T all over plus A. That's the same thing, but you don't have to do that, right? This gets you full marks, okay? But just in case someone looks at the back of the book and sees that and says that's not what she got, it actually is, because it's the same thing, right? Okay? That down. Can I go? Scream at me if I can't.
No.
Alright, thank you.
No.
Yeah. Right, can I go? Scream at me if there's a no. Okay, example 4, there's a bit of writing in it, so I'm going to leave you write it and then I'll talk about it. Okay, so there's a bit of writing in it, so write it down first and then I'll do it. It's actually very short to do it, but okay, so the time taken in minutes, T, so time taken is capital T, in minutes, right, very important girls, it's not relevant here, but sometimes they might have one time in minutes and they might have the other time in hours, so just make sure they're all in the same unit. So the time in minutes to complete my homework consists of 15 minutes to get my books organised, and then, that should read then, 40 minutes to do each assignment A. So every assignment you have to do is going to take me 40 minutes. So if I have 2 assignments, it's going to take me 80 minutes. If I have 3 assignments, it's going to take me 120 minutes, etc. Right? And then the question is, write down a formula, right, making T the subject. Okay, so the time to do the homework, it's going to take me 15 minutes to organise my books, and then it's going to take me 40 minutes multiplied by however many assignments I have, and that's your answer. That's how short the question is. Okay, so a lot of writing for a very small answer. So the time taken to do the homework is the 15 minutes plus 40 multiplied by however many assignments you have. Okay? So then when you have that down, we're just going to do a few of those. So page 401 to 402, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, right? So you can head off and do those, message me if you get stuck on any of them, and I'll start the next day with that, okay? We're going to, what was I going to say? I'm finished this chapter. I'm going to give you a little test on this chapter on Wednesday, okay? It'll probably only be a 20-minute test. Probably be one question from each section. So test on Wednesday on this chapter, which is chapter 21. Okay, so head off to these. On Monday and Tuesday we'll look at some of the revision exercises, and then we'll do a little test on Wednesday. As I said, it'll only be a short little test. So when you this down, you can head off and do 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, and have a nice weekend. And as I say, if you get stuck on any of them, message me so I know which ones to do on Monday. Okay? Right. Bye, Lauren.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye now.